What's up guys, it's the Strongboys19 here, and I'm here to do the next album review. And for this review I'm going to be reviewing the new Shadows Fall album entitled Fire from the Sky. Now, before I get on with the review, I did a track review on the track Fire from the Sky, and check it out if you want to. It's on the video page of my channel, so you know where it is. So, without any further ado, let's get to the actual review. So this album was released on the 15th of May this year, and I love every little bit of this album. This album is absolutely killer, and it's definitely in my top 5 favourite releases this year. So this is a awesome, fantastic album that you should definitely check out. And Shadows Fall was one of those bands that really got me into metal a few years ago, and I remember a few songs from this band, you know, The Light That Blinds, Enlightened by the Cold, which is my all-time favourite, and Inspiration of the Damned, The Power of I and I, and All Sorts. So I really like Shadows Fall a whole lot more now because of how awesome and great this whole album is. And the length of this album is 41 minutes and 42 seconds long, and the album is produced by Killswitch Engage's guitarist Adam Dudkiewicz, and also Shadows Fall, and Adam also did the engineering for this album. And the album has 10 tracks, and I absolutely love everything about this album. Everything from the music and the lyrics, and a lot of awesome material and everything else, because this album was that amazing. So I love every track on the album, and there has been a lot of metal pieces of metalcore and some other pieces of thrash metal that have been put together with the metalcore genre, and the results are just really suitable. And the vocals from Brian Fair are just really good, because he basically just does the same thing over and over in every Shadows Fall album, just to do his shouting, roaring vocals. And you also get to hear some little bit of pieces of a few deep growls that really remind you of death metal vocals. So yeah, and when the chorus appears, he basically sings really clear, and he pronounces the words really perfectly. So the vocals on this album are really great, and Brian did a great job by recording the vocals. The guitarists Jonathan and Matthew also did kick-ass jobs for doing the guitar work. The guitar work is absolutely amazing, and the riffs sounded really precisely heavy and sometimes thrashy all the way through, and the guitar solos are fast-paced, awesome and creative, and the guitars just sounded really deep. So both of the guitarists, Matthew and John, did brilliant jobs for recording their guitars for this album. And the bass guitar playing is also really good, just to follow the notes while the electric guitar was playing. So yeah, the riffs on the bass guitar are just all really good, and the drumming is also really cool, and there's been a lot of really good drumming beats, and it feels like that the drums have been bashed really aggressively. And the production is also really good as well, and you get to hear all of the instruments and the vocals really perfectly, and it is not overproduced. It is produced really well, and I just love everything about this album. And my favourite songs are all of them, you know, from track 1 to track 10. A lot of the fans of this band really enjoyed the album, and it was given a lot of great feedback from the fans and other different album reviewers on this album already, and this album is basically one of my top favourite metal albums in my list, involving other metal albums, for examples Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power and Metallica's Master of Puppets and all sorts. After I listened to the new album, I'm going to be listening to a lot of the albums that Shadows Fall had done throughout their career. That's basically my album review for the new Shadows Fall album, Fire from the Sky. I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. The album rating for this album is easily a gigantic, in-your-face, hard-pounding 5 out of 5 stars. So that's my review for Fire from the Sky by Shadows Fall. And thanks for watching. And there's going to be more videos really soon. And metal will always be awesome. Keep it metal, guys. And I'll keep you posted. So, thanks for watching, guys.